Hello there, welcome back to the railway. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this Farish Class 66 locomotive. The number of the locomotive is 66419 and the product code, as you can see on screen there, is 371388. And this is the Class 66 in a orange and black livery, the later Freightliner livery. Now I'll just show you the leaflets that come with the locomotive. So as standard you get the product maintenance and care document, which tells you all you need to know about your locomotive, about storage, how the locomotive runs, whether it be DC or DCC, and as well as you can see here, it then gives you the warranty for the locomotive as well. So that's that first leaflet out of the way. The second leaflet that comes with the locomotive is what they call the instruction manual, I assume. This is an incredible letdown when you compare it to some of the other locomotives I've had. There's no diagrams at all showing the actual locomotive, what parts are separately fitted. That was me just checking to make sure nothing else was in the box. When you look at other locomotives like the Class 47 I reviewed recently, that one has a really nice detailed look of how you take the body shell off the locomotive, where all the separately fitted detailed parts are. And all this shows you is where the buffer beam detail go, which I have tried fitting on some of my other Farish Class 66s, and it doesn't fit in the holes properly. So I've then had to try and rearrange stuff trying to get it in, and even then I still couldn't get it in. So a little bit of a letdown on the instruction manual side, but nevertheless, let's get into the unboxing of the model. So first things first, I'll show you the accessories that come with the model. So there's this little bag here that comes sellotaped to the bottom of the packaging. Just remove that, and then as you can see here, just spreading everything out. So this pack just includes the extra buffer beam detail that they show. That's the only thing they show you on the instructions. So as I've said, I tried to fit some of these buffer beam details onto one of my other 66s, and I couldn't get them to fit in. I don't know if that's just a problem with mine. I have seen others that have then struggled with it as well. So but yeah, here you can see the locomotive. The finish on the locomotive is superb, as it usually is with the Farish models. The one main difference that this one has to my other Class 66 is it has a very light grey roof. I think this is correct to the actual locomotive that this is based off of, but I think that would mean I might have to add some weathering to the top of it just to dullen it down a bit, because it is quite a light grey, and it does stand out quite a lot, and it'll just then, if I add some weathering to it, it'll hopefully bring out some more of the details. So just showing you the locomotive here, it's a very, very bright shade of orange. Just having a look at the bogie arrangement is the same as with my other Class 66s, with the exposed gears underneath the model. These do catch dust very quickly and very easily, so it is something to bear in mind. You might need to clean this model more than some other ones that have those gears covered off. I was a little bit worried with this set of steps here on the side of the locomotive that they would foul the bogie, but as you can see there, I'm just trying it does just ever so slightly miss. It's something that you look at and think that might clash, but luckily I've had it running around the layout, of course, and it's not had any problems with it. I was worried it might end up derailing it, but yeah, it's been fitted perfectly, unlike some steps that I've had on other models where they're fitted at an angle. Yes, just showing you both sides of the locomotive, trying to get an up close shot here so you can see the detail on the side. So it's beautifully represented number. The Freightliner logo in the middle of the locomotive is also very well detailed. So I'll put that down and show you it running round. So now I'll just get into the first running of the model. So I'll start off with a gentle crawl and see how it crawls away. And it seems to have done reasonably well, nice and smooth, no stuttering, so that's quite good. Doing it again the same in the other direction. Again as well, just while I'm doing this, I'm also making sure that all of the lights are working as they should. So now I'm just seeing how slow the locomotive is able to go, and as you can see there, it goes very nice and slowly. Then there is a certain point where on the control it does increase speed rather dramatically from going quite slowly. As you can kind of see, as I'm trying to show there, that there's not a gradual acceleration. There's a bit of a jolt in the early acceleration, but that's not too much of a problem. So now I'll just show you the locomotive. This is the locomotive running at full speed, forwards and then backwards. So then what I'll then do is, I've had this now running in for the recommended amount of time in both directions. So you can, as it see here, just running around the length of the layout. If you just have a single oval of layout, don't forget as well, I would also advise to turn your locomotive round so that it gets used to turning left and right hand bends. I don't have to worry about that too much on my layout because I have a variety of both left and right hand bends, so it's not too much of a concern. It's just a bit of advice. Thank you for watching this review. If you have enjoyed, feel free to like the video and indeed subscribe to the channel, it's free. If you've got any comments or suggestions, please let me know down in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.